Hey guys, James again from Vitality Chiropractic Australia. Today's topic which we're going to touch on is why do some chiropractors talk about what's called a subluxation. Well, the story goes that back in the dark ages there was this guy who came across what is now known as chiropractic, and he adjusted this person, or he performed a manipulation, and it seemed to do something. It seemed to work some sort of magic, and he termed this a subluxation. What he was treating was called a subluxation, and his theory back in the day was that a subluxation was or could cause disease within the body. So his theory was that if we corrected these subluxations, that we wouldn't have any health issues, and we'd live happily ever after. Bit like a bit of a nursery rhyme or storybook, isn't it? So chiropractors for a period of time, you know, before we had, you know, lots of research and backing behind exactly what we're doing and how we're doing it, were, you know, suggesting to people that this is what we do. We treat subluxations and you'll be forever well. Now, it's a very outdated position to take. So, you know, I certainly recommend that, hey, if you're seeing a chiropractor and they're talking to you about subluxation, that perhaps they're a bit behind what science is sort of saying. And the years that we've put into research has shown us that, you know, chiropractic, you know, there's no real such thing as a subluxation. We can call it whatever you want, but you can't find it. So, you know, we improve the mobility of joints, we work on muscles, we give exercises. There's so much more to seeing a chiropractor than this mythical thing called a subluxation. So you'll tend to find that if you see a chiropractor, there's sort of two groups. Group one is the group that's still going down the path of talking about subluxation, and the second group is the group that does everything that is supported by research, and that has sort of like an outcome, or their treatment is outcome based. Myself, I'm much more in group two. You know, I have a very scientific background. Everything that I do in practice is supported by research, so that I know that my clients are getting the best care. So I hope that gives you a bit of insight into about why some chiropractors talk about subluxation. You certainly won't hear me talk about it. That's why if you're watching this video, if you're a client of our practice, you're probably scratching your head going, what's James on about? So it gives you a bit of background. I hope you all have a fantastic afternoon, and look forward to talking to you next time. Talk to you then, guys.